And we're live.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And we're going again.
We're going again, another round. At this point, I'm letting it play.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
When the tune's that good, you just gotta let it go.
It's because it's on loop. I see now. Alright, there we go. With a tune that good. I think the tune's embedded in my brain at this point.
Yeah, just say Violet fucked up there.
I always fuck up the intro. It's almost like tradition.
Yeah.
Just finding new ways to do it.
Yeah, it works.
Well, we're back. It's been a hot minute.
So I feel like it's been a little while, eh?
Yeah.
It's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, a lot of shit.
I think this is like only the
A lot
second
of
one
shit's
this year.
gone down. Like, yeah. I feel like the world's changed quite a bit in the past fucking 3 weeks.
Yeah, great deal.
Yeah.
Great deal.
And New Zealand, you know. Like,
Yeah, all round.
Yeah.
Who are you going for?
What do you mean?
Like, who are you voting for? Like, are you on, like, Russia and China, or are you with, like, Taiwan and Ukraine?
Definitely Ukraine side, bro. 100% back in Ukraine.
Yeah. But then again, like, what, back before the 90s, it was just one big country anyway.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter, man. Like, so, like, yeah, I don't know. It's a whole lot of fucking history, man. But that's what it is. It's history. Like, the world's moved on and changed, and like people have, you know.
But everything
developed.
can become more history and change.
Yeah, well, that's what I've sort of said to everyone at work. Like, it's just history repeating itself.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
which it quite often does.
Mm.
Yeah. What's your thoughts?
It's a real weird phenomenon. That's about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Who do you back?
who do I back?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I'm with like whatever place isn't going to fight at this
Yeah.
point.
Gangster. I'm pretty much
Going
the
bush.
fucking same. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
It's about my plan.
I just love
and
it how,
I'm on
like-
my side.
Yeah, I just love it how Russia was just like, yeah, nah, we're gonna fucking get like our bit of land back, and then China was like, fuck yeah, well no, we're gonna do the same then, like we're gonna jump on the bandwagon. You guys do it, we'll do it.
I don't know, man.
I'm
Yeah.
actually waiting for who's like to what other country will be like, nah, fuck it. Like,
Yeah, well, Australia
take
was
it
looking
over.
pretty keen on joining in if they needed.
Well, hey,
I feel like the whole world will,
Yeah,
if it
hope
comes
we
down
don't.
to it.
which
Like,
would change a lot of things.
push comes to shove, man. Like, there's not a lot else you can do. Otherwise, the world will just turn on each other.
the
Like,
country's big enough. They don't need little old New Zealand.
No, but it's not
That'll
even
be
that,
good.
man. It's more protecting your own. Like, it'll become a point of Russia trying to take over everything because the world will take, you know, action and they won't like it. Well, you know,
Yeah.
Putin won't fucking have a bar of it, and then he'll start targeting smaller countries like us
Yeah,
with bombs. You know,
just to get more land space,
that's what I mean.
just
you
to
know?
run more stuff. their
Well,
way.
just to stop their armies. You know, like.
Yep.
As soon as the world moves in on them, he's just going to take action. He's already said he will. you know?
Yeah,
And he said it won't be like anything you've ever seen before. That's literally what he said in
Yeah.
the statement. You
Yeah.
know, like that's
believe
fucking
him.
scary to think about. No one knows what Russia does
yeah,
behind closed
Yeah.
doors.
yeah.
You know, they
we
can
don't
all
have a
sorts of
tie
shit
in all
planned,
with
like-
fucking
They're
Russia.
the only countries that like are keeping their nuclear like plants open and shit, and like raising them up and shit. Like, I'd love to see. Well, I wouldn't love to see it, but fucking, it'd be crazy to know like what's inside.
Mm.
Yeah.
Exactly, the amount of tech they have these days, it could be way beyond where we're at.
Oh, it will
like,
be. And like, I
especially-
don't want to find out.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather it just stay behind closed doors.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah, well, like everything we've brought is probably made by like one of their computer techs. Like, we have no fucking idea of like. We just buy it from a shop and that's about it. Like,
Yeah, we could be so far behind, man.
Yeah.
Like, everything in this room could be just so outdated to them.
Mm.
You know, it's almost on that level.
It's going to be scary to see what happens, to be fair.
Mm.
anyway, other than that, fucking, what have you been up to?
Not a whole lot. Not, no, 'cause,
Cause
yeah, just
fucking, I haven't seen you since like Saturday, and then before that was like,
a week.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Just
It's been 2 weeks fucking for me. It's been a while.
yeah. Well,
Got
that's
my
kind of
booster.
your own fault. Like, you kind of just fall asleep,
Yeah, okay, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you wake up like when we're all about to be like, no, we're keen to go.
It was because
home.
I've fallen asleep
Well,
early.
to be fair, I was ready to go. It was
Yeah,
my
you should have
idea,
just went
like-
and picked her up.
Yeah, but you were like, nah.
Yeah, no, I was just like, I'll see what everyone else is doing. And then
Yeah,
I never
but
came
everyone,
back,
like,
so
yeah,
you should have
everyone-
just left. You should have been like, fuck it, we'll go get Violet.
All of the cars are fucked at that point.
Yeah, it was mean to see like that weekend
was 3
where
in the
like
morning.
both wagons snapped the wheel studs, and then like this weekend like both coons like fucking blow something.
Yeah.
Kinda cool. It was just like, oh, what's in for like the next couple of weeks? Like who's the
Who's
next
next?
two? Yeah.
We'll run out soon.
I'm already broken. I got Bluetooth fuel lines, so like fucking. You ain't gonna
Was it
see
good
my
connection?
ass out. Yeah, like I thought of taking Bluetooth out today, bro, and installing like the modem, so then it's wireless fuel lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then like
Like
obviously,
Wi-Fi?
yeah, just can't find like the name, eh? Like it's fucking pretty hard to find at the moment. Yeah. But as soon as I find the name, like we're on. We're good.
You know what I would do?
Just get fibre.
Get proper ones. Proper fuel lines.
Oh, and true, bro.
That's what that's what I
Well,
do.
like I had proper ones.
Trying to test it, bro.
Yeah, I had proper ones, but like
Glad you had proper ones.
they just thought they would like do some crazy shit and like
They thought
spin
that,
round
or
this.
you thought that.
No, they thought that. I didn't fucking touch it.
But you did some crazy shit.
Well, no, I didn't. What are you on about?
Dunno.
I just drove the. Well, technically, no. The car had been parked there, and Seth took it to work, and then the fuel lines just wanted to do like spin round
maybe-
the fucking CV like a good couple, like four
Maybe what
times.
we're missing here is Seth did it.
Nah.
It was all Seth.
Well, he only drove it.
Well, he's not here, so I reckon we blame him.
He kind of is. He probably is. Yeah.
Definitely watching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
probably
kind of
watching
is,
us
yeah.
like, fuck yous.
Yeah.
Do it. Nah, I felt bad when he like
No,
messaged
you
me.
didn't do it, bro.
You did.
Nah,
You
nah.
100% you did it.
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah.
You
100%.
did it.
I might have done it.
Yeah.
You never
I reckon
know.
you did.
I mean, I have had a go in your car. So
yeah. But I haven't in yours, which is pretty unfair.
no, it's not.
Nah,
For all you know, I
it
could have
is.
fucked with
It's
it,
not.
and you wouldn't even have known.
Well, yeah, that's true, but I'd
Yeah.
rather blame Tommy. Cause
Okay,
he's,
fair, blame
he's-
Tommy,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
more proof,
Right.
and I know
Don't
you'll just
blame me.
blame him anyway.
Yeah. It was all
Instead-
Tommy.
Yeah, see?
It was Tommy and Seth's
Yeah,
plan.
just because you don't let me drive your car.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a dick. Yeah. Haven't even driven the Skyline yet.
Well, that's your own fault.
No, it's not.
You're more than welcome to.
Well, yeah, mean. What about the fucking cone?
No. No one's driving that.
Nah.
Nah.
Hey, comment, can you even drive it?
Wow. No.
So exactly, that's why I should drive it.
Yeah.
No, I
Got a
can't.
much more experienced driver here, clearly.
I can't drive.
Thank you.
It was one time,
Thank you.
alright? One time.
Like, fucking DJ can vouch for me, like, Saturday was mint. That was fucking awesome, bro. Like, we, like, left hub and the back wheel of, like, fucking Boston's cone was like this. They didn't put it on properly, bro. I like Ranks got Shakai to Ranks F like straight away and being like, your wheels like fucking on the piss, bro. Like pull over, and then so he pulls over because we went like left and then left again. Yeah,
Is that why you took so long to get to the next
Yeah.
spot?
yeah, and then
Because me
fucking
and them were sitting there for ages, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't get pulled. Like,
and then like we went past Toon to Shake and like Seth went to go around the corner, bro, and fucking with the wheel being wobbly, it just I saw the back ass like full slip out, and I was like, wow. When he was doing it at hub, I was like, nah, that's not fair, because he like started doing a little standstill, so that's when I like just dumped the clutch in the U, bro. I was like,
my
yeah.
car was covered in rubber in the morning. Covered.
Wait,
Yeah.
why didn't you cunts tell me that my whole back was covered in rubber too? The whole time, bro, I'm like, bro,
You were
look at-
completely
look
covered,
At my,
like-
yeah, I was like, look at my leg, look at my leg. No cunt was like, bro, look at your back.
You
Like,
should have
my
seen
whole
Marv's
back.
leg. Bro, I was standing with Marv like after that as well, and then fucking I won't say his name, but came around and he was like did a standstill right in front of us as well. And I'm sitting there and I've got pants on and I was like, fuck. Like, you know, I moved back a bit and like I'm looking at Marv, bro, with shorts on, and I was like, jeez, man, like he must be fucked. Like can't feel this shit at all. Like walk back up to him after the car's left, and he just sits there and we're like, bro, look at your leg, and it was just black. And like went to rub it off, and it was just pulling all his hair and shit. Like just
that
got
would've
fucking
hurt.
annihilated.
Oh.
Can't believe it.
It was like when
It was
fucking
good.
the red one came out and started skidding like right there, and I just like DJ's got a video of it, and I just like walk up to it, bro, and I like started pushing it back and forth, and I just grabbed it and full like boofed it straight into Marv, and like 8 cunts that were around Marv like, oh, like quickly grabbed the car and pushed it back, bro. So I ran around the other side and just fucking pushed it again, and I was like, yeah, like, let's keep going. Like, trying to swing it back and forth. Oh, I was having fun. It was mean.
That was good.
Yeah.
I did have a good time.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
I just remember trying to park. It was such a mission. Do you remember that? Were you watching me park?
At Hub?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it took me so
Yeah.
long. Like, I went into the
Yeah.
car park and I was like, oh, nah, Timmy, but like, leave this for this kids sort of thing. Like, went to come back out and park back up, like, by the bowl.
And then I come out.
And, like,
I come up.
everyone's like trying to do skids and shit. There's cars all around, like people skidding, and like there's me doing like a fucking 20.2 now, like trying to get back into this little tiny car park. Like finally, fucking sneaked in between two cars. I sit there.
And then,
Oh.
and then Tommy thought it'd be a good idea to just do some like car X drifting, like vinyls, bro, all over the front of his car. Looked pretty sick. Like looked like it was full rubber slap. It looked
So
pretty cool.
much rubber on the fucking front of my car.
It was just stickers. What are you on about,
I
bro?
had to go in the car and like sitting there, bro, like blasting it, like right next to it, like. Took me like fucking $20 to get it off, bro.
Oh shit!
It was on there, like I put heaps of that fucking, like pre-soaked shit.
See, and you were
all
telling
over
DJ off for rubbing it off.
Nah, but
She could have like saved you.
I can't
20
touch your
bucks.
car. Fucking highlights as a gay.
Or whatever. cunt. Takes you places you can't go.
You're not right. No, low life.
So I've worked out that on average, right, going from a drive down the motorway from here to town, you see at least 5 cars from the car scene, on average.
Yeah,
during,
you're
like,
right.
during the middle of the day. You also on average see about 8 cops from here to Petone. On the motorway.
From
Middle of the day. It doesn't seem to really matter what day it is. Friday's definitely like more cops, but like, yeah. But you very much see lots of a scene.
from Newtown to Upper Hutt, 24 cops.
Damn, that's pretty high.
Yeah, and that
I
was
counted
this
16,
morning.
but that's pretty good.
Yeah, that was this morning, and like there was fucking heaps in town. Like we
Damn.
counted 10 just in town.
Yeah,
There's
but
heaps
that's a fucking
around.
protest, man. Like, there was so
Nah,
many cops when I was
like,
there.
But it's drawn so many
like
cops in,
round
so we've got
Newtown
heaps
and
around
fucking
Wellington.
by the hospital and
There
shit.
was a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
Right.
other subject is the protest going on.
Mm.
Is that still going?
Yeah, that's still going.
Yeah,
Still
fuck
going
yeah.
ham?
Yeah.
Heaps of streets blocked off, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had
It's
to go to Parliament
both-
today, actually. Like,
Oh,
had
hey.
delivery there. Had to go down to the site on Bond Street, which is behind the fucking, like, where the car park is for
Mhm.
the tracks. Went there, had to go through the roadblock because it's blocked off. Like,
Yeah, with
and the
single
cop
blocks, eh?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the fucking cops were like, asking all about the delivery, check the fucking load and shit like that. And it was all good, like, went through, but, like, fuck yeah, bro, like, security's, like, to the
Tight.
fucking max
Yeah.
in there,
Yeah.
like, so many fucking protesters up on the hills and shit, like, all surrounding it, like,
It's heaps,
it was
man.
crazy, man.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah, I've seen like in that Parliament car park that there's like heaps of skid marks as well.
yeah.
Yeah, we drove on the bridge today, and I looked down, and all I see is like the whole like fucking heaps of black marks, and I'm like, oh, like kind of thought like that's why they blocked it off, because some cunt was skidding in there or some shit and just went fucking hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a great deal of laws being upheld at the
No.
Rutland Parliament.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked, man. Like, I'm all for a good protest, and I don't believe in, like, no mandates and shit like that, but there's a way to go about things, bro, and, like, to me, that's just not it. Like, just, like, the amount of aggression that you see, like, walking past it, or, like, driving past.
Mm.
Like, sure,
There
there's
is way too much
like,
aggression.
heaps of, like, good vibes and shit on the people standing on the blocks and waving their flags and shit, like,
Yeah.
they look all good, but then you see like all the rest of the people that are in there and standing around the outside and like up on the banks right next to the fucking thing when I went in today, like they're all just fucking intimidating people, bro.
Yeah,
like,
so
you know what I mean?
that's
Like,
uncalled for.
different fucking vibe, like.
Yeah. It's also been childish on both sides though. Fucking the shit that they tried to do to get rid of them was just so fucking childish.
Yeah, but I don't know. They're trying to do it differently to any other country in regards to like looking after the people, which
Yeah.
I can appreciate. But at the same time, like in any other country, they would have done what was needed. You know what I mean? And like it might seem wrong at the time, but like to uphold structure within Parliament, for fuck's sakes, like, you need to fucking take a stand. Like,
Mm.
the cops should have, should have used force when there was fucking 30 people there. Not when there was fucking 30,000 people, or whatever it fucking was.
Like, they knew everyone was coming
Yeah,
to Parliament.
they should have just taken a stand right at the start and
Yeah.
been like, nah, get fucked. Put the box in right then and there.
Yeah.
And like, alright, nah. Every cop fucking stand around the outside, and when they come, tell them fuck off. You know, like,
Treat it like the White House.
yeah,
like,
that's what I mean.
yeah.
You know, it wouldn't have fucking
Yeah.
mattered at that point. They
Mm.
could have had a protest outside Parliament, outside Te or something. You know, just fucking done a little march, and that would
Yeah.
have made a stand to the government. But
Yeah.
this is just fucking gonna piss the government off, man. You know, like.
It's gone pretty far for the fact that it's
Well,
still
like,
going.
it's still a good stand at the same time.
It's good-
'cause
yeah,
it's
but,
telling
like,
everyone
yeah.
that, like, they're not going to bow down. But, like, I get what you mean. Like,
Yeah.
they could have done it, like, a whole lot differently.
To me, like, it's just not the way to go about it. If that's
Well,
what you want to accomplish,
no.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like, I
if you
feel...
actually want something to happen,
I
you
feel
need to
like
do it
if they
properly,
wanted
Mm.
to accomplish something, they should have done this at the very start when she
Yeah.
started making these mandates. Like, that's what I reckon. Like, what, 6 to, like, fucking a year ago,
yeah,
when all this shit started coming today. It's like, that's probably a good start to make a protest. Like,
Yeah.
why do we have to wait for something to actually happen? And, like, everyone, like, talks about it and they're like, oh, yeah, they're probably not going to do that. And then it happens,
what-
and then they're like, oh, well, nah, fuck this. Like, that's bullshit. Like, I'm not
That
going to
is
follow
that is
this.
very true. Like I've heard that from a lot of people that like thought those things, but just kind of brushed them off. Like, yeah, they're not going to happen, and then waited for it to happen to then have to do something
And
about
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know, you fucking bang on the money there, man.
Yeah.
Like bang on.
It's a catch-22.
Yeah.
Like, it just, yeah, it sucks that we've actually got to actually do, like, have something fucking bad happen for us to make a stand. Like, why can't we make a stand when they start talking about, look, we're going to do this? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
and
hard.
then start
Yeah.
questioning it at that point. Man.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
that
the
won't
thing-
hold up.
I try and keep in mind, like, personally, is that, like, the government's done what they have to protect us at the same
Yeah.
time. You know
Mm.
what I mean? Like, they will drop the mandates and shit like that, but in time. They're waiting for the peak
Yes.
before they do it. You know what I mean? And, like,
Yeah.
to
Which-
me, that's a fucking good thing for all of, like, for everyone, not just people that are vaccinated, but, like,
yeah.
the ones that have
Yeah.
chosen, like, not to get a vax. That's more so why the government's doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Is to protect them. Like,
100%.
it's like,
That's very true. It's just you've just got the emotion coming from all the individuals that
have lost their jobs and
It's,
things like
it's
that,
fucked
yeah,
over.
like-
Just for it to go back
houses
to
and
And
everything.
that
Like,
side I
it-
fully agree with.
it's
yeah,
even
which is
with
where
our
it gets hard because you've got human emotion tied in with it all. If
Yeah.
we're all
Yeah.
robots, that would all fucking.
oh,
Well, it's even
It wouldn't
with
matter,
our
you know.
work.
But
no.
because we've got emotion tied to it with everything, there's people that have lost their whole livelihoods over these mandates that are about to get dropped and go back to quite normal.
Yeah. But it would have been, like, probably something to mention at the start as well. Like, look, this ain't going to be for, like, ever kind of thing. Like, I've heard quite a few people say, like, if she worded it properly at the start, then, like, a lot of this shit wouldn't have happened kind of thing. But at the
Yeah.
same time, I feel like we should still get a choice in what we put in our bodies and what we do. Like,
Which we did, and it was just so abruptly seen upon
Yeah.
at the time that, like, yeah, it turns out you didn't really have to, apart from the fact that a lot of people lost their jobs over that. But if you
That's
didn't,
the
if
killer,
it didn't,
is the
yeah,
jobs
if it
part,
didn't affect
but-
your job, then
Yeah.
you could have lived through this
Yeah.
phase. Like,
yeah.
I've been vaxxed, but I've very fucking really gone into a place at this point that's required a vax pass. I've done it like 3 times, 4 times maybe.
Yeah.
Like, and each time I think it was like actually scanned like once, and the others were just showing.
Yeah.
Been to one place that never asked.
It's very
Like-
easy to get around. But
Yeah,
like,
you know, like I even haven't had to deal with it, and even for my job, I haven't had to deal with it at this point. I could have probably gone without getting it, and I would have been fine in my day-to-day life.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But just
Right.
at the time, you know, everyone was kind of freaking out and like, fuck, we're all going to actually need it to like fucking do anything, full stop sort of
Mm.
thing. But realistically, it actually wasn't that fucking harsh.
No, like, it took me, like, quite a long time to actually, like, get my first one. And, like, it'll probably take me, like, a little bit to get my next one. Like, I don't know if I'm, like, ready to just get... the
Oh,
next-
you already had one.
Well,
No,
like,
like,
yeah,
what's the point of waiting?
but, like, still. Like, what if this all blows over and I don't have to get another one? Like,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that's really it. Like,
I don't know.
we've got more
The way I see it
bigger
is if we've
problems.
already had one, like, and the spike's coming, like, you're better off being fucking...
Yeah, that's it. Just make
Double
it. It
protected.
won't hit you anywhere near as hard if you do have it, which is
It's just the exact
beneficiary
same
for you.
as what you've had. Again, Like, that's what the doctor said to me when my booster. He was like,
Yep.
this is literally exactly what we jabbed you with on your second one. He's like, it's exactly the same. It's just the top up. He's like, people that have got like cerebral palsies and shit like that, you know, like all the, you know, full on immunocompromised people, they have like 4 jabs minimum.
Yeah.
Like they have to have 4 fucking jabs of it minimum. If they want to vax pass and shit, you know, so like you can have multiple fucking jabs and be perfectly fine. So not to say that it doesn't affect people though. Like,
Yes, no, it has
Because
affected
it
a lot of
has,
people.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it definitely has.
but it's like any jab, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if you had a meningococcal one when you were a kid or tetanus and shit like that, heaps of people have reactions to tetanus shots, bro.
Yeah, look at
Fuck
swine,
loads, but it's
look
not
at swine
talked
flu.
about.
Yeah.
Swine flu
Like-
killed a heaps of people. Fucking whatever else killed heaps of people. Fuck, I remember like my first meningococcal jab. Fuck it, like gave me like Hong Kong flu or whatever fucking
Well, people
it
get
was.
flu
I
jabs
know.
like every year. Like fuck, I haven't had a flu jab like in years, bro. Just because I don't like getting them. But like,
Yeah, neither.
you know, no one fucking thinks twice about a flu jab if they get offered one at work. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck, I'll go and get
People
a flu
say yes,
jab.
people say no. It's just yeah.
Like to me, it's just a jab. Like,
Well, then
you either
again,
get it or you don't. Live with your
like,
choice.
the amount of
I'm more
times-
than happy to live with someone else's choice. Doesn't worry me.
Yeah.
Like,
the amount of times that I used like went to like a clinic or whatever to go like get my first jab and they were like, oh no, like no, we're not doing them or like we're out. And it was just like, oh well, like obviously can't get it today.
yeah.
Like,
Yep.
But then again, like why have your signs out saying that you can get tested here if
If you've
like,
run out.
yeah, or
Or-
like you've closed.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
shouldn't you
bring them
like
in.
take
Bring
that
the
sign in
signs
so
in.
people don't come
It's
in and
like
be like,
today
hey,
I
I
was-
want to get tested, like, want
Yeah.
to fucking get my
Yeah.
vax or whatever.
Today I was
That's what you
driving
meant
up
to do.
Taranaki Street, like at the end of the day, it would have been close to 5, and they were closing the fucking testing station.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, there was people queued the whole way down Taranaki Street, and there was this lady like
Damn.
walking along, like telling people, sorry, like the closed, like turn away.
Yeah.
You bro, like you should just see
Damn.
cunts, like people getting out of their cars and shit. Like, what the fuck you mean? Like, I've been sitting here for fucking hours.
Yeah.
Just sitting at the red light, like, oh, that sucks.
I drove
bro.
past them on like going on like before the motorway, like taking
Yeah.
the name way, and they were all lined up on foot, and I was just like,
Yeah, the front one went that way towards the motorway.
like fuck all yous, like shame. Fucking workmates like cracking up laughing, bro, and everyone's like flipping me off and shit. I'm like, oh, fucking whatever, like shame cunt.
Fuck you.
Yeah, probably shouldn't do it on a big fucking truck that says Van Man, but like, nah, fucking, I'm just beeping and waving my arm. Like, what are they doing?
I nudged
could be
what did they
waving.
do today,
Yeah.
bro?
Yeah,
Full
exactly.
fucking Sign running across the front of my van.
Yeah.
Fuck it. The other tradie that drove past in his van cracked on. He said, let's go, man.
Well, yeah,
It was like,
when
yeah, good
fucking, when I went right and like nudged the combo, like the amount of tradies that were like, yeah, beefing out to me, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, see, like talking to the workmen, like those
That's
cunts
like,
used to
yeah.
hit this road where you could go right.
Yeah, I was in town like yesterday doing the run, bro. I had to
Yeah.
go down like by the warehouse in CBD,
Mm-hmm.
and like one of those side streets, bro, was all coned off, but I needed to go down there, eh? So I just drove straight through fucking like 3 cones, eh? Just pushed through. Like, so all these tradies up on the scaffold just like cracking up, like, yeah, all good. Like, don't give a fuck. I just pushed them out of the way. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
There was nothing
like,
on the road, bro. I was like, either someone's just been a dick and fucking with me, or
Yeah.
like, it's just these guys wanting to save the parks or something.
Yeah.
So I just fucking gassed it through it.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Who gives a fuck? Like, I didn't see any fucking road workers. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna kill anyone.
man, fuck. So I just realised I've got like a week and a bit, and it's my birthday.
Actual.
Yeah,
What are we doing?
nothing. It's just a normal day.
No, we're gonna.
Where are we
No.
drinking?
Well,
This is
no,
the
I just
question.
thought about like just doing a leaving party instead.
Oh yeah.
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 Instead of doing a birthday. Cause
We just do one big piss up.
Yeah,
for
pretty
the whole
much.
lot.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've got the housewarming on the 19th.
Yep.
That you're coming to. Like, you've got no choice, and you're staying. You're gonna get pissed.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
tents
since
and
you
couches
missed
and
out the
shit.
last one, and everyone
It's worth
asked for
it.
you.
I don't
So-
know. What I'm saying.
Nah,
Bro, you
we
have to.
We will
Trust me,
pull
the
another
morning
card on Arna
is
and be
stoked.
like, "This is for the boys. He backed out last time."
Bro, waking up the next morning, right? feeling groggy as shit, and sitting out in that like fresh bush air, looking out
I
over
do
the
love it out
best
there,
view,
yeah.
watching the fucking
My
sun
mate
come
Harrison
up
used
over
to
that
live
hill,
on
like
coast.
it is beautiful. Like I sat there for a good hour and a half with a couple of others that we woken up early, and we just sat there in silence, bro,
I'm
looking at
dying
this
if
view
someone
for
cracks a
ages. It
fucking
was so good.
bourbon and has a dart with me.
Oh yeah,
Seriously.
fuck yeah, yeah, bro.
I'll do it.
I think
Well,
there's a few
like
that will.
Violet watched me like fight the tent with
Yeah.
my feet.
I'll wake up early. I might like crash out again like I did,
Yeah.
like I normally do, but I'll wake up early for like an hour or two, so I'll be outside.
It's funny though, like waking up and you telling me like, bro,
I'm
I
not
could
bringing the
even
cone.
like see you fighting the tent with your feet and shit.
There's
no way
I'm bringing the cone.
Nah.
You guys will fucking.
Well, my car's fucked, so like, there's no point. Oh wait, yeah, nah, bring the cone. Yeah, nah, yeah, bring the cone, bro. Yeah, no, I won't drink. I'll wait for you to come. You can come with me, bro.
Silence
like...
before you clicked.
Yeah, I was
that
like, oh
fucking
wait.
cold. Nah, don't bring it. My car's fucked.
Bazaar.
Oh wait.
You
Not
naughty
bringing it.
way.
Not bringing
Come
the
on,
cone,
brother.
bro. There's no fucking way.
Why you do this?
Oh, no, I have it,
Nah, that should be mean. Yeah, fuck it. Eh? Well, like, yeah, they brought us like a massive tent.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Scar
they're
was
such
telling
good
us on the
people.
weekend.
Yeah,
Such good people.
like we're gonna go there the day before. Yeah, to get like that long bit, bro, because I reckon that's the best spot. Yeah, on like out the back on the front of the lawn, and because it's a massive tent, bro, that whole tent will take that whole lawn, bro, so it works perfectly. We've got our own little area.
There's no go fucking yourself up this time, eh?
Nah, I'm not gonna fucking snorkel the wine.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, bro.
good idea.
Fucking
Yeah.
good idea.
That was ruthless.
Yeah, it was bad.
Nah, that like closed my fucking throat, bro.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
couldn't
gonna
breathe
get.
for
I'm
fucking
not getting
ages.
too fucked, like.
I am
Oh, I say
fuck it.
that now.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm
Trust me,
fucking
man.
sifted
With the
like
people that
3
you have up there,
shoeies,
man, you will
like,
be.
sifted 3 shoeies, like he did it out of a fucking work boot and then something else, and then he did it out of like brand new fucking like kicks. Yeah. I was like, fuck, cunt.
Was a good night.
Yeah.
We
I cracked up
be in
when
for another.
you were telling me that like Seth was like reading you all the questions, bro.
Bro, they had the idea to like do a game where there was a bunch of questions that were about Seth that you had to answer, and like you got them right.
But you had to walk up in the bush and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
But
find
the
it.
time we remembered was after all the skids.
Yeah, so it never happened in the
Yeah,
end.
'cause
And
we were
at the
all
very end
fucked.
of the night, there was like 4 of us in the garage, and me and Seth talking away, and I was telling them about this. They got me earlier to write out the questions and the answers and shit,
Yeah.
right? And we'd all cut them up, and he was like, "Oh fuck, where is it? I'll go grab it." He went and grabbed it, came back out, and started reading me the questions. Like, I didn't know any of them prior, but I knew all of them at that point.
Yeah.
So I got every single one right, and he's like, "Fuck, man, you know a lot about me, hey?" I was like, "Yeah, bro, yeah, fuck yeah."
I'm your best friend. I fucking stalk you, cunt. Like, what do you think I do? Yeah. Yeah, nah. They're gonna get the smoker. They're gonna do like a whole
Yeah,
kg or
gangster.
something, bro.
Oh.
Like, yeah. It's gonna be a main feed.
I love their bar and their garage.
Yeah, it's dope.
It's
Like, if I could live there, I would.
it's a cool
Legit,
place.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it. One week coast.
Yeah,
It's
you,
so good.
you need to come.
Awesome
Nah,
place.
wait till you get there, bro. Like, for your like purpose though, since like whatever you bring the skyline or the cone, like go.
The skyline is
I
not getting
will-
up that
I will-
driveway.
Yeah, nah. Well,
Fuck.
if the crown gets
Off.
up there, bro.
It will.
If the crown gets up there,
No
yeah.
way, bro. It can't get over a fucking bump in the road.
So does the crown. Crown bellies out quite a bit.
Bro, that wouldn't get up there. Oh, no, that probably would.
Yeah, no, that would.
That would.
Yeah, so would the bluebird.
Give it a
Oh, the
go.
Bluebird
Yeah.
would.
But like, what you like instead of just turning, just go up to fucking the
Yeah,
reserve,
you would
bro.
have
Do
to
a
hit
U-
it
yeah,
straight.
that's what I mean. Do
Yeah,
a Yui
fuck
and
yeah.
then just go up it, because
You would
then
have to hit it
you'd
straight
hit
on.
the big chunk that like me and DJ's you and the crown, fucking Seth and his old man have dug it out, bro. Like there's just this massive like
Bro,
gravel
the
drop
road
now.
goes this way,
I know,
and the
yeah,
driveway
yeah.
goes up that way.
Yeah, we've just dug it out so much. Like every time I just hit it in DJ's you and I just sit there and it would just be like,
Yeah.
and then grab and it's like, yeah, man,
Yep.
gangster. Yeah.
It's gonna be dope.
I want to get that little bike going. I've got a little like 2-wheeler.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the garage, bro, and it's got fucking the snap chain. I think the wheel needs like
Easy
wheel
fix,
or
bro. Just
something.
go
Yeah,
get
I
some
know.
wire and fucking wrap it around the links, bro, and like you're good to go.
Yeah. We'll just hold it up.
I've done some dodgy shit in the bush before, bro, to get home.
Yeah,
If it works,
same.
it works.
Getting stuck in knackers with my mate, and there's fucking.
Yeah, bro, that's right.
Yeah, bro,
We were up there the other day, and I actually remembered that story.
Bro,
Fuck.
honestly, he broke his. What did he break?
Wasn't it like a tie rod end or something?
Might have been
Ball
his lower
joint?
control arm or something like ball
Yeah.
joint and lower control arm like snapped or something like that. And we were fucking sitting there, bro, like fuck, like what the fuck are we gonna do? We're at the top, bro. It just started raining.
So
like,
they were
quite
up
bad.
Odlands Road. That.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yep.
And so
Yeah.
we were like, oh fuck, like there was a burnt out car like at the top of the heckers. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder what the fuck it was. And then my mate fucking in the back was like, bro, it was the exact same as yours. I'm fucking swear. And we were like, well, like we got nothing to lose, bro. So we took all the tools, like walked back down, had to walk through like, you know, a couple of like decent fucking streams up to our waist and shit, like. And I was in fucking jeans, like, got there, bro, sure enough it was the same, so we, like, jacked it up, fucking took all the parts off, took us ages because it was burnt, you know,
Yeah.
like, fuck, bro,
Everything
we got
all
it,
corroded and shit.
walked all the way back up through all the streams and shit, bro, put it back up, like, did all the work, dropped it back down, bro, and drove it back out. It was unreal, like, all off a stolen fucking burnt out car.
Didn't you come out to Drags after that night?
Yeah.
That's right. He was like telling us a
We
story.
left at, like,
like,
fucking
What was it?
3 o'clock or something, like. It was like a D21, but like a fucking
Like Toronto?
Toronto
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, yeah.
It was me. It was crack.
just
up
the
there,
chances,
like,
man,
honestly,
of
we were,
like that
looking at
burnt
this
out car
fucking-
being the fucking
yeah,
same, like
unreal, bro. It was such a good fucking story when we got back, like.
golden.
But we're sitting there just looking at this like little stair climb, and we're like, yeah, fuck it, we can make it. And everyone in the back's like, nah, bro, don't do it. We fucking hit it, and then sure enough, just whang, like, just fucking all you feel is just like, oh no, like, fuck, cocked it. We'd gone so far, eh?
It's such commitment, man, to have to walk all the way back.
Bro, like,
and
we'd
then
done
back in the bush.
done all the hardest parts, and then fucked out, and then we had to walk all the way back down, all the way back up with all this fucking.
At least it cost nothing to fix.
Yeah. Well, he did. He had to get new ball joints and shit.
Yeah,
like,
obviously you wouldn't
the
end, but
fucking the arms were mint. Like, it was so hard to get it off though, bro. I remember us all sitting there with like our lighters and shit, like on the bolts, like trying to get it hot. Like,
Yep.
sweet. Bro.
Oh, fucking hell.
so good.
Yeah, it was a mission and a half. Yeah. I think it might have been the last time I went up there,
Mm. Yeah, we were up there last weekend.
or like
The
up the
weekend before?
track.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I've
went
been
up
up
to
there.
the top. of the
Full
Acres.
reckon I could have got the Hilux up there.
No.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can get it
No,
up that
no,
first
for the
bit.
first bit.
Yeah.
We
But-
reckon we can go for that
Yeah.
first like 10,
You'd
15
be able to
minutes
get,
in there.
Yeah, you'll be able to get up the first bit, bro. But as soon as you get to the fucking,
Because there's
like,
that
the
first climb,
staircase
and then it
bit,
flattens
yeah.
out for a while, and then it turns to shit.
Yeah,
Just wait till I come back up. I'll
Yeah.
come back up in a 4-wheel drive and be like, yo, we're
I'll
going.
hold you to that.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Every time you come up, we're doing one of these too.
Yeah.
It's like, you're kind of going to
Yeah,
have to.
like,
bro, that's a gnarly
Fucking,
track.
I talked to the old man the other day about like the 4-wheel driving club down south, and he was like, yeah, they still go all on the private roads and up fucking all the mountains and all that kind of shit. And I was like, oh, yo, fuck.
Yeah, well, they've got all the
love
big
this shit.
stations and shit. That
Yeah,
you
bro.
Have access to down
Yeah.
there.
Like you can go for like a 2-3 day fucking
Yeah.
like drive, bro, and like with like a convoy of like 10 of you, and you're just pulling fucking every cunt out, and like helping each other fix shit, and
Yeah, like
Yeah.
my mate Jacob did it on his surf. Went from the top of the south to the very bottom.
Yeah.
But he went through like straight down the middle through all the stations and shit.
yeah.
And like before he went, bro, he took like all these spare parts, like all these arms and ball joints and fucking everything he needed, bro. And by the end of it, he'd used like pretty much every part.
Yeah.
Like, just getting pulled out by randoms driving past and jacking it up, camping overnight,
Yeah.
fixing it in the morning. You know, like fuck, it would be sick. It'd be
Yeah,
so much
off
fun.
that night, fucking carry on for
Yeah.
a little bit, sleep, wake up, fucking make a feed,
Like
carry
he said,
on.
he got stuck
Yeah.
in like a fucking river. That was like a little stream type
Yeah.
thing. And he was like, "Fuck it!" Like just camped in it, like overnight, just stayed in there, and then fucking in the morning, had enough energy, got out, fucking got back, like carried on. It'd be such a
that's
mush.
awesome. Fuck yeah, that would be something I'd be keen on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to buy a full drive one day.
Yeah, we definitely go on a 4-wheel adventure one day.
Can
Fuck
get
yeah.
Craig
Yeah,
in.
Craig's still got
Yeah,
it, so-
get Craig involved.
Yeah.
Wonder how the bike's going.
Oh yeah, he chucked up the Odyssey the other day.
Did he?
Yeah, I seen that. No, not for sale. Like
What, the older one or the new one?
no, the blue one. No, they sold that and brought the blue one.
Yeah, you got another one.
Yeah. Oh, does he got two?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He brought another one, the exact same.
Yeah.
But like nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he chucked some wheels on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. He chucked that up the other day, like a photo of it. I was like, oh yeah, that looks pretty mean. Yeah. So what? He's got 3 vehicles, and fucking she's got the one.
I think they sold Jess's.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Can't keep up, man. I haven't seen one in a long time.
No,
Last
it's been
time was
fucking
that one
ages.
in-
Yeah. It's been
When we all fucking went
ages.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, times changed.
When was that? Halfback?
No, I don't think so.
Weekend. It was a weekend close to it,
I
wasn't
think
it?
it might have been half-back weekend.
Maybe.
Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't have been that fucking weekend.
Yeah, quite possibly could have been.
It was a decent sized meet, I remember.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. Ah, fuck. Who knows?
So me and Aaron have worked out recently something fun that we can now do here when we're pissed. There's a new set of traffic lights at that train station, train crossing
Yeah.
now, right? And there's also a pedestrian button, right? That you push it,
Yeah.
stops the cars.
Yeah.
You just go stand out there and stop all the oncoming traffic we can watch coming down the street. Just push the button, just make them stop. But like I saw it today, it just waits for like a good 3-4 minutes.
Fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's
But
fun.
bro, when we're pissed, you know we're going to be down there fucking stopping all the traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, I was waiting for something like, and then we'll, no, we're just gonna stop traffic.
Yeah, we are.
And then what?
Oh, whoa.
Just stand there and wave.
Yeah.
Hello. We just
Nah.
stopped you.
No, that's
Just
when
be a
you,
cunt.
when you
Utilise
go
the
out
new
with,
waste
like,
of money.
That's when you go up with like a scrubber brush, bro, and a bottle of wine, and like, hey, fucking, like, just chuck it over the window.
Yeah, we'll start making money.
Yeah.
Washing windows.
Yeah.
Bro, they're a
We
pain in
could
the
do
ass,
that.
man.
Could do that. Real hot day in summer, bro. We'll just run out there.
Just stop all the
Get
traffic.
smashed. Just, yeah, stop all the traffic.
We raggedy ass clothes, bro. Like, that'd be gold.
The cops come run down the drive.
Fuck
Nah,
yeah,
because if I
bro.
get too pissed, I'll just walk up to them and be like, spare change. Got any spare
That's what I mean.
change? I'm hungry, got any spare change? I wash window.
Trying to buy some dough.
My family's poor and I need to feed them. They've got starving kids. Spare change.
Oh, we found the line.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it was like fucking back up in Palmy. Me and my mate used to go on like a Saturday and just walk around with like a bucket and like some soap and some sodgers and just knock on cunts' doors and be like, hey, do you want your car washed? Like, $5 car wash.
It's
Kind of thing.
illegal
Like,
now.
Is it?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Well, like back in the day, like we
It's
used
like
to do
window
that.
washers at traffic lights.
And
Oh,
then
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking, well, no, not at traffic lights. Like, we'd knock on people's houses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and be like, hey, do you want your car washed?
Mhm.
Kind of thing. And they'd be like, oh, yeah. And then, like, a couple people would be like, oh, I'll give you an extra, like, $10-20 if you, like, vacuum the inside. So, like, yeah, hard, like, all good. Like, do you have a vacuum cleaner? Like, we don't really got one of those. And, like they'd supply it.
Don't.
And then my sister, like, had her kid, and her, like, she had, like, cystic fibrosis. And we were doing real shit one day, like, just everyone was like, nah,
Yeah.
like, nah. So I was like, bro, I'm just going to try something. Like, you've just got to back me up on this, okay? And he was like, yeah, all good. So I just knocked on the door, and I was just like, hey, we're just trying to fundraise for cystic fibrosis, and I was just wondering if you would like to make a donation today.
Fuck, thanks, cunt. How old were you?
Like, 13, 14?
Yeah,
bro.
Jesus.
And like scored $50 out of it. Like,
Oh, God.
yeah, bro. Like
Decent donation,
yeah,
too.
ended up getting like 3 more car washes, and like they paid us like $10 like each. So like we ended up scoring like $80 out of it. Went to stock cars that night, brought food, like had a bad time, bro. Like, but went home, had munchy food for the Sunday, bro. Gamed in the shed all day.
That's
fucking,
not
and then
okay.
went home.
Bro, they were young, it's okay.
Yeah. Bro, boys will be boys. Come
Yeah,
on, you
not
should
right.
know this.
You're not right.
If he did it now, I'd be concerned.
I've done some pretty dumb shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I remember real young, fucking, in like one autumn, I decided it'd be a good idea to go like knock on people's doors, ask if like they wanted to like me to rake up all their like leaves on their lawn and shit.
Yeah.
And so I did, put it all in rubbish bags, took it home, but didn't really think any further of that point. Got home and Mum was just like, "Man, so what are you gonna do with all the bags of leaves?" And I had like fucking 20 bags at this point because I'd done the whole street, bro. Whole street looked fucking mint. Bro. Like, had all these bags of rubbish.
Just like start scattering it all over your front
Make a
lawn.
fire.
Hey, yeah.
No, I would have just made a fire and be like, let's burn them.
Just burn 'em.
Watch this, man.
Boom.
Yeah.
Got some saucies.
Oh, we used to do
Yeah.
heaps of dumb shit. I remember being at the Scouts, bro, like, me and my mate Hunter were like, fuck this shit, man. So we went and hid in, like, one of the fucking rooms where they kept heaps of shit.
Yeah.
And it was, like, racking and stuff, so we, like, climbed right up this hot, bro, and, like, hid away. We were just sitting there cracking up, like, just talking snack. And then, like, I remember they were looking for us for ages, bro, and, like, our parents came, and it was, like, quite late at this point, bro, and, like, we ended up, like, closing the building and then, like, going for a walk around, like, thinking we'd left, and, like, they locked up fully, bro, and we, like, oh, fuck, so we walked out and then set the alarms off, bro, and, like, we were stuck inside, so they fucking caught us, like, oh, bro, it was so bad, we got heaps of shit.
Oh my
What the
god.
fuck did you think we were gonna do? Well, we don't know, like, we're just trying to hide, like, it was fucked, eh?
Just all the dumb things you do
Yeah,
without
bro, like,
thinking further
as soon as we
forward.
walked back out, like, fucking sensor got us an alarm straight away, like, doo, doo, doo. Like, they just came running back, like, fucking retards.
I would have like ran back to the hiding spot.
Yeah.
It's been like, yeah, try find me.
Like, oh, we're fucked, like, trying to get out the fucking door, like, nah, trying a window, like, nah, fuck, like, just crack up, eh? Like, all the other kids had left, bro. It's just, like, the leaders and then, like, our parents. Like,
Yeah.
just
Fucking
crack
yeah.
up, eh?
Fuck yeah. No, haven't. Dumb shit at school.
Fuck, it's nearly done.
Nah, a lot of dumb shit at school.
Oh, yeah, I've done heaps.
Yeah. But, like, yeah. I don't know.
I figured
Shit
out
we
how to
talked
get
about.
into my fucking music room at school. Like, you had to crawl under and then push a floorboard up. And so, like, we used to do it at lunchtime and shit because it was always locked up. Then, like, we'd go and sit in there at lunch and shit. And then, like, one day I, like, left it and, like, didn't put the board back down or something. And, bro, it got broken into that night, eh? Yeah, like, heaps of shit got stolen, bro. And, like, the fucking teachers, like, you know, asked all the kids and shit. And then eventually I got dobbed in because, like, I was the one that figured it out. And, like, we all
Oh
fucking...
no.
Bro, I got in heaps of shit, hey. Like, they all thought I'd fucking done it. And, like...
Yeah.
I had to tell my
Stolen it.
parents and shit, like, what we'd been doing, and they were like, okay, like, we'll go to school and tell them, and, like, school was like, okay, well, you know, like, did you definitely, like, put the board back? And I was like, I don't know if I did, like,
Yeah.
I think I might have left it, and they were like, alright, what? Believe me, but, like, fuck, bro, like,
God damn.
so bad, eh?
Fucking sketchy, bro.
All they would have had to do, bro, is look through a window, and they would have seen this floorboard, like, up, and they would have been like, mint, it's fucking
Yeah.
crawl under, and they would have been in, like, yeah, bro. All our drums,
That's rough.
guitars, like heaps of shit got stolen. Eh?
Damn.
Just some burners.
Nah, this was at my primary.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I was only
God
like fucking
damn.
10 or, you know, 9
Oh.
or 10. Got in heaps of
Up
shit.
to can't.
Yeah.
What was me?
Criminal
Like-
from the start,
Yeah,
mate.
bro.
Fuck.
Yeah, nah, I was always in trouble, man. But it was all good, like, it was just harmless fun, like, it was me. We had
Yeah.
a little hideout at
For-
lunch,
for
bro,
a-
like,
For a 10-year-old,
Yeah.
yeah, you wouldn't have thought much of it.
it was gangster.
Oh.
Yeah, got in a fuckload of shit for it.
Bet. God damn.
Just bad luck, man.
Mm.
Oh,
Just a
fucking
shitty card you've been dealt.
I learned a valuable lesson, bro. If you ever break in somewhere, make sure you fucking lock it up the way
Yeah.
it's been in. Like,
Make sure it all fucking
Yeah.
looks
See,
the same.
cover your bases, man. Like,
The only like, other than like fighting and like being a cunt, like the only stupid shit I ever got done for was just like, do you know what a Section 27 is?
no.
Have you ever gotten one of those from your school?
Oh.
So like a
Yes,
Section 27 is like showing like a body part or some shit. Yeah, so I was like in my uniform, like chuck some fireworks at like my mate's ex because she was like being a real cunt and like fucking can't actually remember what she was doing. But I was just like,
You
oh
helicoptered
yeah,
her,
I'll
didn't
fuck
you?
no, I was like yeah, I'll fucking show her. Just like got the little fucking cascades.
Yeah.
Like, they only spin round. I was just chucking at them, and then they'd like just stood there and like watched them, like. But they dobbed me in for like apparently I burnt them and all this kind of shit. And they kept following us home, and I like had like a normal hoodie on, and then like my school pants and like socks and shoes. And like they just kept calling out and said something, and I was just like, "Wow, you fucking like this?" And I mooned them.
Yeah.
Well, like they dialed me in, bro, and then like fucking they called my parents in, like called fucking her dean in, my dean, the principal, and all this, and like fucking. Like they're going on about like, oh, we don't know if like Ruben, like if we have to call Ruben in, because like how do we know if Aaron pulled down his own pants or anything? And my old man's like, you fucking what? Like, I'm pretty sure my son's capable of like fucking Aaron, fucking get up now and like fucking show them what you fucking did. So I like went to stand up, and I'm like, no. And he's like, no, fucking stand up now. Did Ruben pull down your pants? I was like, no. And he was like, did you pull down your pants? I said, yes. And he was like, does he need to show you a fucking demonstration of what he just said? And they were like, no. And he was just like, then why the fuck are you wasting my time on what he said, she said bullshit? Like, let's get this fucking over and done with. I've got work to do. And he walks off. Yeah, bro, like that was it. Like, fucking, like my dean, and like her dean and the principal, like said fucking shit, bro. Like they did not say a word. They were like, oh yeah, have a nice day, like Mr. Goodschlag, like fucking. Like the other dean like pulls fucking my mum aside and was just like, oh yeah, Aaron like fucking brought a knife to school, like you've got to like do you want it back? And I was just like, well yeah, I want it back. And mum's like, yeah, I'll grab it. Then pulls out like 6, bro, and I was like, oh fuck, I didn't like. I don't even think those 3 are. Oh no, fuck, I'll take those anyway. Like yeah, they were mine.
Bro, like, I remember my mum coming in, like I've done something real bad. I can't remember what it was, but like mum came in. And the same thing, like,
Yeah.
Miss Thompson, who was, like, not our principal, but, like, pretty much, and, like, she fucking, like, opens up this drawer, bro, and then, like, pulls out this bag, and there was, like, 2 bags in there, bro, and, like, one was the rest of the school, and one was mine, and then she, like, pulls it out, and, like, dumps it down, and she was like, this is everything that's confiscated off your son. I may as well give it back to you, right, and I'm, like, sitting there, like, oh, shit, like, and it was, like, bracelets, bro, like, all sorts of shit, like, I had, like, 4 or 5 dummy phones, like, because they used to take your phone at school and shit, and like I cottoned on to it real quick that if you went to like telecom back in the day, bro, you could get their dummy phones that they threw away. And so I used to go in, bro, and like you know how they had that bin where you could put your old phones in.
Yeah.
Like I went in and I was like, bro, like, what do you do with those? He was like, bro, just put them in the bin. And I was like, do you reckon I can have a couple, bro? And he was like, what for? And I told him, mate, I was like, bro, at school, like, they take your phone and shit. Like, I'm just going to take a couple of those, bro.
Yeah, so they don't take my
I'll
phone.
just give them that. And he was
Yeah.
like, yeah, bro, like, this young guy, he's like, that's fucking big idea, bro. Like, yeah, fuck, empty them all out in the bag, eh? Like, me and all the boys had, like, 4 in our bags. So, like, we'd sit there, like, in our bag with our phone, and then the teacher would be like, give me that. And you'd be like, oh, fuck, like, nah. And then she'd be like, alright. And then you'd reach in and grab another one. There you go, like. So all these
so
teachers
good.
thought they had my phone. Yeah, bro, my mum was like, what the hell are all of these? Like, you selling drugs or something, bro? Like, what do you need all these phones for? And I was like, they've got no batteries. Like, I just got them from fucking telecom, so I didn't have to give my phone. And she was like, alright then, like, you go, give it to me, man. I was like, yeah, man.
Got fun till next year.
She knew I'd just be a sulky bitch at home. Yeah. Like, fuck it, like, good idea.
Did you have a tantrum?
Oh, bro, yeah, if I didn't have my phones, I would have been like, fuck, mum, can you call my school and get my phone back? No, please.
Please.
It's genius, man.
That's bloody
If
good.
you can still do it, I highly recommend it if anyone's at school.
Yeah,
Yeah, dummy phones.
It was genius.
It's bloody good.
But yeah,
Even
even so
just
much
offer
shit
them, like-
confiscated, like knives and fucking.
Yeah.
Had a pair of knuckle dusters, my old man like, gave me. I got them confiscated, got those back. Fucking all sorts of shit, man.
See, I used-
Lasers, like
Yeah.
always used to have lasers, bro. Like,
Yeah.
used to fuck with the teachers hard with those.
I used to do that quite often in assemblies.
Yeah, in my history class, bro, Mr. Fowler, fucking bro, oldest dude ever. He taught my uncle. He's that fucking old. He was like crippling, bro. Like
Yeah.
I set up a mirror like on the other side of his fucking room, so it faced him at his desk, and like I set it up, bro. This little fucking, it was like one of my mum's like makeup things. I ripped it off and like took it to school, like, placed it in the corner of the room, bro. And I was sitting there like beaming onto it, and he's like sitting there like looking at the fucking beam, and he's like, right, like walks over to the kid that's sitting there, bro, kicks him out, and then like sit there, get him a game. Like, who's got it? You know, like losing it at that side of the room, bro. And the whole time I'm sitting there, just like, this is fucking me. And then, like,
That's
eventually,
bloody
bro,
good.
he saw the mirror, and he was like, Tommy. Like, just knew away. I was like, yeah, nah, you got me, sir. There you go, mate.
I've had my
About
fun.
fucking time,
Yeah, I've
yeah,
had my
yeah.
fun. Yeah, you can take it now. It got boring.
Same dude, bro, was yelling at me one day, fucking, and his false teeth fell out on the ground. I fucking lost my shit, bro, and like, he had to go at me for that, and fair enough. Like, so anyway, he put them back in, and we were sitting there, and then like, we all had the little computers on wheels.
Mhm.
I'm sitting there, bro, and like, searched up fucking false teeth falling out, but sure enough, there's a fucking short video of someone's false teeth falling out, so I had it playing, bro. Nudged this guy Michael next to me, I like turned it, and then he just fucking lost it, bro. Like, comes over and he's like, what are you watching? Like, goes on my history, clicks on it, bro, and it pops up, and he's just fucking, he was so angry, straight out of his class, bro. It was gold. Gold, man.
That's so good.
It was a perfect opportunity, bro. I was like, I'm not going to pass this up, bro. Oh,
Fuck, that's good.
Fucking
no, I was a little shit at school, man.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Definitely. I spent a lot of time in detention.
Yeah, we had withdrawal room. So
Yeah,
it was
same.
like detention, and it was like being stood down pretty
Yep.
much, but you were in, like, you went
You
to
had to
school.
stay in that room, yeah.
Yeah.
I had that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you, like, didn't bring a lunch, you got walked down to the caf, and then you got walked back. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were the same, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got to the point where I made real good mates with a couple of fucking dudes I always meet in that room, man. Like, Jerem from Backstreet Boys,
Yeah.
he was always in that room. Yeah, bro.
Oh, fucking hell. No,
Mum wasn't even in detention. He was a bitch.
Yeah, he was a good boy,
He was
eh?
always the goodie,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Yeah,
teachers
because he
fucking
probably
loved
would have
that
got the
cunt.
fucking jandal or something.
Yeah. Teachers loved him.
Yeah.
See, I was always the like small, quiet kid, and I just managed to wriggle my way out of like everything. And I just did a lot of things just real quietly and in the background, so I never got.
I was that kid that
Greatly
used to
in the
get
shit.
shifted to every seat in the class because I talked to the cunt next to me. And then it just got to the point where I sat next to fucking everyone. The teacher was like, sit next to me. Just turn around. Like, that was me, bro. Just fucking couldn't
No.
shut the fuck up.
So I got bored and then just got smart. So like I just started doing things with like the school that benefited me. Like I worked out the account password for like the library account computer,
Yeah.
right, which had like $300 worth of printing on it. And I was like, I'm like paying for fucking printing.
This benefits
like,
me.
Yeah, I'm paying every time I wanted to print something, put it in a USB and then just like switch account, log into that one and print that off. I like printed off so much bullshit that wasn't even school related or anything. I ended up spending like $250 of the fucking amount that was on there. I mean, like never ever clicked on. I did it for fucking years, man.
I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but I raxed the fucking little music like set thing, like a little sub and the little sounds and shit.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, bro, out of my computing room. Can't fucking withdrew me there and left me in there by myself. And I was like, well, fuck you, man. Like, you're gonna lock me in a room. I'm gonna take something for it. Like, looked around, saw that. Was like, that'll go real good with my PlayStation. Like, gangster. That's my fucking school bag. Like, shit. No one ever said a word, eh? Like, I didn't even know it was missing. I was like, oh, fucking mint. Like, I was fully expecting to get called back. Like, you know, like, did you fucking steal this? Like, yep. Yeah. I would have given it back if I asked, but like, oh, fuck it, man.
Yeah.
I paid enough school fees. Well, parents
like-
did, but
I realised something like the other day when fucking me and DJ were going out to Eastbourne that like every school I went to like for the first year never got in trouble. Sussed out all the teachers, like all
yeah,
that
so
kind
that was
of
my
bullshit.
plan, but I
Yeah,
never
bro.
succeeded, man.
Nah, like
You gotta work your way around it.
Yeah, and then like next year, like teachers would think like, oh yeah,
You're good,
here's
yeah.
Aaron, and then like all of a sudden like, nah, I'm getting kicked out of class because I'm just sitting there in exams, bro, and I'm like moving my elbow like quietly as, and it's just like, and it's like, get the fuck out of my class. I'm like, oh fuck's sakes. Like
Fucking
the
hell.
amount of times where I'd like get kicked out of class and then all of a sudden like two of the boys coming in like, but fuck that bitch, we came to join you, and it's like, hey yeah, I got the boys in here, like gangster, like, and all you'd have to do is like we had 4 like dean's office, so you'd just sit outside your dean's office and that's it, and when the period ended you went to your next class, so yeah, all me and all, like my 2 mates would just hang there fucking have yarns with like the runners that used to deliver all the notes and shit. And
Yeah, bro.
every cunt that came in sick, like, oh fuck, cunt, you're faking it. I'm like, miss, he's faking it.
Or you used to see the dudes from your class faking it, and you'd be like, "Oh, you fucking bastard!"
Yeah.
Bro, my mum's picking me up, like, "Fuck
Yeah,
you,
yeah, bro,
what the
yeah.
fuck, like, you're
Yeah.
all good." Like, nah,
Yeah.
bro, I've put my
Don't take
book out,
meds.
like,
Oh, hey. Fucking.
I glanced down and saw it was 8:59 and was like, it's gonna go any
Yeah.
second.
Fucking, I remember like the two cops, like Richard and Phil, like used to come in, and they always like I got to know them just because I was always like sitting there, bro. So I'd always be nosy and ask what they're there for. And every time like I'd rock in, because you'd rock in through the double doors, bro, and I'd see them there, I'd be like, ah, fuck, all right, you got me.
Yeah.
My arms, like, oh, like the teachers would go off at me, like
the
fucking
leader
funny.
of Four Door Cartel.
Yeah.
He's Bernard's boy, bro, and he was always like the fucking the teacher. Like when I was like first started at Bernard's, I always remember seeing him outside. I was like, no, yeah, all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was always at year 13, just like sitting outside the fucking principal's office. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
back again.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I remember
Let's
like
go.
some of the year 13s like getting sent in, bro, because they got smokes or like weed on them, and they're like hitting me up like, bro, can you take this, G? And I'm like, yeah, bro, chuck it in my bag, just walk out. Go like me and my mates will just go walk around school and then just go to the next class later, and then like we'll see him before he goes to his next class, bro, and just hand it back to them like, yeah, turbo, like
I
fuck
just
it,
used
Nick.
to
Yeah.
love when they'd be like, "Oh, can you go and pick up rubbish, clear a detention?" And you're like, "Yeah, all good." Like, get your bag, bro. Just walk back to the skip bin,
Yeah.
fill it right up, tie it up,
See,
bro.
we-
Just go and sit down for half an hour. Like, chat.
Nah, we called
Mate,
it we called it wumble.
Wumble.
Yeah, bro. If you'd like, so it got to a point, if your parents didn't sign like your house detention, which was like a bit of paper that you filled out pretty much, and it got to the point where my parents were like, no, we're not fucking signing it anymore, because they got like one to
Yeah.
a day, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then
One to a day.
my parents like refused to keep signing them, mate. Like, we're not fucking signing them anymore. Like, it gets too many. Like, you can get fucked. So they started giving me wumble, bro. So like every time like you'd walk around.
Oh,
Like,
your
with the
teachers had to
teacher-
sign it off at the end of the like,
Yeah,
lesson.
nah. So like you'd walk around with the teacher, bro, and like as soon as your bag was full, you could go. So as soon as she walked around the corner, bro, like fucking straight in the bin, like at the corner, like filling up my bag a little bit. All of a sudden, like walk past all the boys, and I'm like, yeah, fucking give me your rubbish, cunt. And they're like ripping fucking pages out of their books, bro, and like chucking it in my bag. And it's like, yeah, mean. Like 5 minutes later, show the teacher like, yeah, no, I mean, like chuck it in the bin, and you can go. Like, yeah, fucking don't. Straight out of it, like 10 minutes in the Wumble, bro, leaving. Every cunt's like still walking around for like a good like 15, 20 minutes, bro. It's like, shame.
Oh, yeah.
You're not finding shit. Yeah.
Yeah. The
But-
whole class got held back in cooking once, bro, and the teacher fucking like said she was going to go and get the principal to come talk to us. And we were like, oh, fuck, here we go, bro. And we had like massive windows that you could roll open, like a ranch ladder type thing.
Yeah.
And there was like 6 or 7 of us, bro, like all looking at each other like, should we go, bro? Should we go? And then like, we're like, yeah, fuck yeah. Like, open up the window, bro, all stand up on the bench, jump out the window,
Yeah.
like, you see like the rest of the class sitting there, because it was all boys, bro, like everyone's sitting there like, no, this is fucking bullshit, man. If they're leaving, we're gone. Like, for the whole class gassed out the window, like, we all snuck around, like, waiting for the teacher and the principal to walk, like,
Yeah.
into the building, and we gassed it off. Like, fuck, we were heaps of shit, but fuck, it was mean, eh? Like, all of us, like, and you could see the English class from our, like, room, so, like, they were all watching us, bro, jumping out the window. Like, what the fuck, like? Oh, it was gold, man. Berners was crack out, man. Like, all the boys just fucking caused havoc, eh? Like, that was the best part. Like, it was the majority. Like, if the majority did something, bro, everyone did it. Like,
Yeah.
there was no second guessing. No, like, yeah. If everyone was sitting in there, like, yeah, we're all gonna fucking gap it in like 5 minutes. Like, everyone would be like, fuck. All right, then like all the goody goods would be like, no. All right. Well, you're just gonna fuck us up at lunch if we don't. Like,
Oh,
it's good.
funny as shit.
Mess was the best. We had like this old fucking Asian dude. He'd always fuck off like to the toilet for fucking ages because he was a real old dude. Every time he left, bro, we'd all leave. The whole class. He'd come back, there's no one in the room. Like, fuck, like, all of us would just walk out. Like, everyone.
Leg, give him 5
We'd
minutes.
either like go
out.
wag or we'd just go sit in like the library or something just to fuck with him. Like, the whole class would just be up and gone. Like, he'd come back from the toilet. Like, oh fuck, they're gone.
The whole class. Bro, imagine losing
He
a
used to
whole
get into
class,
like heaps
bro.
of trouble from the fucking principal, bro, because like,
bet.
it was
He
constant,
lost his
bro.
whole
Yeah, his
class.
whole class was gas it. Like,
Oh my god.
who the fuck were you? Well, I went to the loo. Like, oh, how fucking long were you going for? Whoa.
I'm fucking
He was
look at
an
me,
old
go.
dude, bro. What's the thing? He was gold.
Hell,
Yeah.
that's so bad.
My miss was Fire Jackie, and that was like year 10 and 11, bro. And she got to the point where she knew, like, me and my two mates, like, we could write shit out, all goods, but, like, if we're doing nothing after, just let us be us. So we'd just play, like, last card most of the class.
Yeah,
Right. Because half the shit that she'd write out, like, we knew that we didn't even need, so we wouldn't even do it. Like, we'd just, like, nah,
Alright,
fuck
should
it.
we call this? I feel like everyone's gonna know my entire life in a minute.
Yeah. Well, if they already don't,
Yeah.
yeah, they can know a little bit more about us now. We were fuckwits. Well, not fuckwits,
No.
just little shits.
We just lived a
Yeah.
good life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone that was dumb at school
No regrets, mate.
yeah.
shaped us into
Well,
who we are now.
Not just at school, but yep.
We will start doing dumb shit at school.
Yeah,
Oh, 100%, man.
yeah. Fucking A.
That's what you learn.
Right,
Goals and
yeah.
rollers, mate. Goals and rollers.
Yeah.
Ball tag. Rush. Ball rush.
Whoa.
Fuck yeah. You will learn all your fundamentals from those games.
Fuck yeah. I can go see.
Fundamentals.
You do. If you don't learn any of those games, bro, you got no street smarts, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Do you know tanker?
Tanga. What's that?
Like, you've got, like, two people with a tennis ball, and you're pretty much running around, and they can't run, and if they chuck the tennis ball and you get hit, like, you're out.
I've probably played it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That game used to get fucking ruthless. It was like dodgeball, bro, but like, or like seaweed
Yeah.
kind of thing. But like, once you got hit, like, you had to get the fuck
The
off.
worst fucking game at my primary school, bro, was ball tag on the playground, but you couldn't touch the bark.
Yeah.
That was savage. That was fucking
Couldn't
savage.
touch the bark.
You couldn't touch the bark, so you had
Damn.
just monkey fucking everywhere, but it was ball tag, so like, you'd
Fuck
be like
that.
across the fucking monkey bars, like,
You
trying
boom.
to run, bro, like, between bars, and then just thunk, like,
Off you go.
Fucking gone,
Oh
as, like,
no.
it was me. Like, good time, but fuck, there was a lot of injuries,
it
bro.
is
like,
rude.
We should try that.
and we had like a fireman's
should
pole.
definitely
Just do it in a
this.
forest.
Yes.
Bro, like, we had a fireman's pole. Never forget it. On the top of, like, it was pretty high back when you were a kid. Like,
Yeah.
you know, not massive now,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you were
back
little,
then.
bro, like, it was huge. And like, this chick was up the top, like, about to go down it, and she just got smashed by the ball away and just fucking straight off the side.
Oh.
Broke her arm, like, at the bottom. We were all like, oh, fuck. Like,
Damn.
everyone just kept it, eh? Like, all the girls went and helped her, all the boys were like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
We should do that for drags. Like, just host one night and be like, but we're gonna do shit differently. And just,
We're
like,
not having a game of ball
rush
fucking rush.
or like
Fucking
fucking
duck,
ball
duck, goose.
tags. Now
Duck, duck, goose at the hub, bro.
Someone always
Yeah.
running around.
Oh my god.
that's a
You
massive.
can't do ball tag,
circle,
man.
bro.
We'll fuck
Yeah.
cars up.
Yeah.
Alright, let's end it.
Alright, yeah.
Right. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye.
You don't need to hear anything more.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
Hit subscribe, like button, fucking whatever else everyone else says.
Leave us a fucking comment, man.
Yeah, give us
Tell
some
us what you want to
questions.
hear. Tell us what you want to hear. See.